Hello everybody. We are now with DNS, and to make a review, I'm gonna create a little video to show you what are the Bind9's features. Okay, some features. So first of all, I want you to know that in the internet you have lots of tutorials about Bind9 install and configure. For example, I've used one of I think it was something like that. Yes, it was this one. I used this to see how can I install Bind9. Okay, this is in Spanish. I think it's very useful and it's very easy. So first of all, I want you to use this to install a little DNS server, but I've had some problems and I want you to maybe take in account some of the errors I've had, and I'm not sure if they are for these reasons, but I think that maybe some pieces of advice will be useful for you. So first of all, installing Bind9 is very easy, but remember that you have to update apt install Bind9, of course, Bind9 here. Maybe you will see it better like that. Sudo apt get install Bind9. Okay, so with that you have already installed a DNS server in a machine. Okay, but first of all, also remember that you have to install DNS utils. So you can use some commands that are very useful to see if the DNS service is working well and all that stuff, like nslookup and dig and other commands that are very useful. So I want you to use that. You have lots of information about if it's working or not. First thing you need to know, if you want to know if a service is working, status Bind9. For example, I have installed a DNS server, and if I want to see if it's installed and it's running, I can use this command: system control systemctl status bin. I can stop the service, systemctl stop Bind9. The status is that it's not working now. Okay, so I have to start it again, and now it's working, it's active. Okay, so once you install a DNS server, it's working. You don't need to do anything else. It's working. Then you have to configure, but you can use your own machine, the same machine, the local host, as a DNS server. But if this computer is a DNS server, where will it ask when it doesn't have the response to the answer? When it can't, if it doesn't know where a machine is, who will it ask to? Okay, so we've explained in class, and we have a very good video about recursive servers, that are the servers that go up in the structure till the root servers and the TLD servers that will have the information about some web pages in the internet, for example, web pages or machines. Okay, but here you are installing a recursive server, a server that will answer the questions, and if it doesn't know which is the answer, it will go to another one and it will ask to that other DNS server. Okay, so how do we do that? First of all, I want you to show you when you install Bind9. Very easy. I won't show you that step. If I want to know where is Bind here, I will list ls etc Bind, and you can see here that you have these files: Bind keys, name.conf, name.conf.options, rndc key. I think that the main one, you need to know that the main one for Bind9 is name.conf. So if I show you cat named.conf, and I'm not in the folder, so etc bind name.conf, it shows you that it only does one thing. It includes 3 other files. So the main file asks for information to the other 3 main files that are name.conf.options, name.conf.local, and name.conf default zones. Name.conf.local is to create DNS zones. So to create your own network, your own domain with its addresses and names where you can relate both of them, that's where you will do it. But there is another very important file that is name.conf.options. So we will see, I will edit it here. If I say nano etc bind.conf and named.conf.options, if I click this, I have already edited some things. I have specified that the recursion will be done. Okay, this sometimes in the tutorials doesn't appear, but I have used it and it works well. So it's the recursion is that when you don't know how to answer one question, you continue asking to other DNS servers. So the recursion is to do that. That's what I think. Okay, but the main thing here is this. Here, you see here forwarders. So if I don't know the answer to something, I need to go to another place. So this is a forwarder and I need it. If I specify this in the name.conf.options, I already have a DNS server. Maybe this DNS server will be just a cache DNS server because it doesn't have its own names and IP addresses related, but it has a cache. So when you go to the internet and try to find some web page's IP address, you save all those named and all those registers in your own computer, so the DNS server knows them. It's a cache. It's something that makes things faster, easier for the computer. Okay, so just installing and editing this name.conf.options file, it will be enough to have a cache DNS server. Okay, and after that we will have to, I will exit it, we will have to edit name.conf .local, and here you create the zones. Here you create the main zones, or you say where are the different zones that you create. It can be direct, zona de búsqueda directa, or indirecta. You remember that from Windows, what are each one. So what is each one? So this video is just for you to learn some concepts about Bind9, about DNS, and in another video we will create a zone, and we will see if when we want to relate one IP address of our own network and a name, where can we make those changes. Okay, well, and to finish with the video, I will also say that if this computer IP CA is 192.168.0.20, okay, it needs to answer its own DNS request. So when I edit nano, or for instance cat etc resolve.conf, you need to see that the name server is 192.168.0.20. The machine is responding its own DNS request. So if I say ns lookup, for example, www.google.com, you have an answer, but who answers you? It answers you your own computer, because your own computer is your DNS server. So you have to configure that, because if not, you will always be asking to another computer, will be requesting your DNS questions. Okay, so I think you have plenty of information to process in this video, and we will see in another one. See ya.